We all tend to panic when we do not understand someone in English. You kind of freeze, you feel a little bit shaky, you feel uncomfortable. Sometimes you even feel that your heart starts beating a little bit faster, just because you did not understand what someone has just said. Perhaps we get like that because we get the impression that someone is judging our ability to speak English all the time, which I don't think it's quite true. If we think about it very carefully, we are going to realize that situations like this, not understanding what people said, happens quite often in our own language. Either because someone speaks too fast or too low, or because they are using terms that you are not very familiar with. It is okay not to understand people. What is key is to know how to react to that and be very careful not to end up being rude to people. In Portuguese, it is very usual that we get back to people like, oi? O quê? Huh? And in English, this can be quite rude. What to do then? Next time you do not understand what someone is saying, simply try to go with one of the expressions that I'm proposing here. Excuse me, I'm sorry, pardon, I beg your pardon to be a little bit more formal, or you can go with sentences like, can you repeat please? Or say it again please, once again please, or you can even combine them together like, I'm sorry, can you repeat please? Or excuse me, say it again please. Any of these expressions are just a million times better than, what? That doesn't work. Now, what if you do not know the meaning of the words that are being used in the conversation? I mean, if there is a vocabulary issue here. Perhaps you could approach the situation in a slightly different way and ask directly, excuse me, what do you mean by blah-de-blah? Or what does blah-de-blah mean? And hopefully the person is going to either explain to you the meaning of the word or the expression, or the person is going to rephrase the sentence, the question, and the conversation should flow naturally without any problems. But even if after an explanation you still do not understand what the person is saying, you know what? It's fine. Calmly say, I'm really sorry, but I really don't know what you're trying to say. Or I'm sorry, but I really don't understand you. And it is absolutely fine. In fact, it's quite usual to hear some native English speakers say, no, don't be sorry, you speak English very well. I wish I could speak Italian as well as you speak English. Or I wish I knew some words in Portuguese. You know, once I even heard in Brazil, don't be sorry, I am sorry for not speaking Portuguese. I'm in Brazil, I should be speaking Portuguese. So they do see the effort when it comes to us learning their language, speaking a different language. The only thing that cannot happen is, what? When you do not understand what is being said. That can be shocking. Not understanding is natural. Reacting with, what? Can be quite embarrassing. So just be very careful with this and try to use one of the expressions that I have just talked about, okay? I hope to see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.